start with this. These are some guidelines that I want you to use when you are picking out an area. All right? Right here. Number one, the older parts of town. Listen, the biggest, best deals are the properties that are in rough shape. People don't have the capital to be able to invest into their properties to get the most out of them, right? So these properties fall into disrepair. These properties fall into, become vacant. These properties become beat up by tenants, or the owners of the property just can't take care of them anymore. And usually it's the older properties. The older property gets, the more out of fashion they get, or the more that their appliances and some of the inner workings of the property, the mechanical parts of the property start breaking down. That's the properties that we want to go after. All right. Next, affordable housing. This is critical. All right. I want you starting out focusing on if this property was fixed up, could a first-time home buyer buy it? Right? Because that's the biggest pool of buyers. Next is like, what is the median sales price in your area? You just literally Google it. Google median sales price in my area, right? And that's going to show you that sweet spot that most people are buying those properties in. And that's the properties that I want you to go after. Those are the neighborhoods that I want you to go after, because not only is that the biggest pool of end buyers for those properties, but that's where your cash buyers really want to purchase. All right, we got to find it. We got to look at where are our customers? Where are our cash buyers looking to purchase? Next is look at the recent cash buyer activity. All right, and we're going to break this down. I'm going to show you two tools that you can use. One is through PropStream, and the second one is absolutely free, and it's a list source hack, and I'm going to go through that step by step to show you exactly how you can pull those cash buyers and see which zip codes are the hottest. All right, but the area that you pick has to meet this criteria. It has to be older properties, okay? It's got to be affordable housing, and it's got to be recent cash buyer activity. Where are your customers at? All right, Mike?
Hey, so Brent, so real quick, so older parts of town, 30 years or older, is that why when you pull lists on like PropStream, you go year built of the property, 1990 or, before then?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's exactly it.
And then when you look at the, buying properties that are affordable, you're talking about the after repair value is something that a first-time home buyer could get into, the median priced home.
Yep.
That's not where they would buy it. They're looking just for areas where that's the
exactly
the after. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks.
Yep. You're looking once it's totally renovated to be in that median. So you're going to want to be making offers depending on the area that you're at 50% or 66% of that median price or whatever the after repair value is for that property.
So like in Phoenix, you're looking in neighborhoods where the after repair value is what, for example?
$377,000 is the median sales price. That is the sweet spot, Mike. So we're locking these properties up at $200 to $250 and making an absolute fortune on them because we're getting really good deals in the areas that people want to buy. Yep. And here you go. Here's the second slide that I'm going to go through here. Who to target. All right. This is wholesaling 101, right? We got to go after the distressed property. So not only are you going after the neighborhoods that are 30 years or older, not only are you going at the price range that are median, but you got to go after the properties that there are signs of distress. And remember, national statistics show 6 to 10% of the real estate market is in some sort of distress. That is where we live. That is our sweet spot. It's not the sweet spot for Open Door. It's not the sweet spot for OfferPad. It's not the sweet spot for Zillow offers. They want to get in and make it quick and make it easy. This is the sweet spot for professional flippers that are looking for opportunities every single day in every single market. All right. The second part is they got to want to sell them. They got to want to sell. There is nothing that we're going to do and say to convince somebody to sell their property at a discount. They have to want to do it. They have to be in alignment with the price, the terms, and with you, right? But they have to want to sign a piece of paper that says that we are able to purchase that property. They signed the purchase agreement, right? They have to want to do that. And that's so critical, because I think a lot of the slippage that we see, a lot of the heartbreak that we see in this business is we're going after people that we think need to sell, but they don't want to. Right? It all comes down to what is their timeline. That's why the timeline on them making a decision is absolutely critical. So they have to want to sell the property, and they have to have at least 30% equity. Okay, listen, wholesale deals, traditional, clean wholesale deals come down to two things: equity and motivation. They got to have them both. Equity and motivation. And the equity has to be a minimum of 30% in that property so that you're able to really get in there and get a good discount and be able to have enough room in there to make your fee and to make the profits for. And there's got to be enough meat on the bone for your end buyer. All right. And the prospects have to meet all this criteria. Now, if you like that video, hit that subscribe button. We come out with new videos every single day. And if you want your questions answered, like you and I, one-on-one, make sure that you join us for the live show every single Wednesday. I will see you there.